Welcome to Explore Ages, where we investigate the mysteries of time. In the previous episode of this series, Creation of the Universe, according to various religions and mythologies, we explored the creation of the universe with Aboriginal Australian religion and mythology. Now in this episode, we are exploring the creation of the universe with the Native American religion and mythology. Native American religion and mythology evolved over tens of thousands of years, deeply rooted in the oral traditions, environments, and cultural practices of indigenous peoples. Its origins trace back over 15,000 years to the migration of early peoples across the Bering Land Bridge, bringing with them shamanic practices and animistic beliefs, which viewed natural elements like animals, rivers, and the sky as imbued with spirits. As societies adapted to diverse landscapes across the Americas, their spiritual practices grew distinct, reflecting their environments. The development of agriculture around 3000 BCE introduced myths tied to fertility, the seasons, and sacred crops like corn. By 1000 CE, complex societies such as the Mississippians had sophisticated pantheons and ceremonial centers, with myths focused on creation, balance, and the connection between humans and the cosmos. These traditions flourished, creating diverse systems of belief that included creation stories like the Iroquois Sky Woman and Plains tribes' reverence for the buffalo. Despite disruptions from European contact and colonization, many of these traditions endured through adaptation and preservation, remaining a vital part of Native American cultural identity today. It is important to mention here that among the natives of Americans, many versions of a tale describe how the world was created. Though details may differ, one thing remains the same. The story begins with a woman, often called Sky Woman, who fell from the heavens and became the mother of life on Earth. According to the natives, in the beginning, before the Earth existed, there was only the sky world, a spiritual and divine realm high above the clouds. This world was peaceful, inhabited by powerful spirits and deities who lived in harmony. The most sacred feature of the sky world was the Tree of Life, a colossal sacred tree that connected the sky world to the earth below. Its roots stretched deep into the unknown, symbolizing the connection between the spiritual and the material world. The tree was the source of life, balance, and growth, and its presence ensured that the world was kept in harmony. However, this harmony was shattered when Sky Woman, sometimes called Atayensik or Atayinsik, fell from the sky world. In some versions of the myth, Sky Woman was pushed by her husband, who had uprooted the Tree of Life in anger, while others say she fell by accident. Either way, her descent created a hole in the sky world. As she fell, Sky Woman passed through different spiritual realms before reaching the vast and chaotic primordial ocean below. At this time, Earth did not yet exist. It was a watery, formless place, filled with chaos and darkness, representing the untapped potential of the world. As Sky Woman fell toward the ocean, she was caught by a giant turtle, which swam in the primordial waters. The turtle is a significant and sacred figure, representing the earth itself. The turtle offered its back for Sky Woman to land on, and thus it became the foundation of the new world. The turtle's back would later become known as Turtle Island, symbolic of North America in many indigenous traditions. Other animals, including ducks, beavers, and muskrats, swam in the water and dove deep into the ocean to gather mud from the ocean floor. They brought back small amounts of mud, which they placed on the turtle's back. This mud began to spread, and slowly, it turned into land. As the mud grew, it expanded to form what would become the first land on Earth. Sky Woman began planting the seeds she had brought with her from the sky world. These seeds, believed to have been from the Tree of Life, began to sprout and grow. Trees, plants, and animals began to emerge, creating a fertile and thriving world. Sky Woman gave birth to twin sons, who would play crucial roles in the formation of the world. The first son, the good twin, was associated with order, beauty, and harmony. He was responsible for creating the peaceful and life-sustaining aspects of the earth. He shaped the mountains, rivers, forests, and filled the world with animals, including birds and fish. His creations were harmonious and peaceful, and his presence brought balance to the earth. The good twin was a symbol of the positive, life-affirming forces in nature. The second son, the evil twin, was associated with destruction, chaos, and death. He created the darker forces in the world: diseases, storms, and natural disasters. His actions were often destructive, but his presence was necessary. He symbolized the inevitable cycles of life and death, decay, and renewal. The evil twin introduced suffering and challenges into the world, ensuring that life was not static, but constantly evolving and changing. As the twins grew, their rivalry became more intense, with each attempting to outdo the other. The good twin continued to create beauty and order, while the evil twin brought conflict and disorder. In some versions, the twins even fought each other, and the outcome of their struggles helped shape the land. The good twin created things that were beneficial, such as fertile soil, animals, and plants, while the evil twin caused harm by creating dangerous creatures and spreading illness. Despite their differences, both twins were essential to maintaining balance in the world. The good twin ensured that life would continue to grow and prosper, while the evil twin reminded all beings of the inevitability of death and decay. The presence of both twins was necessary for the earth to remain in balance, as it ensured that both life and death, creation and destruction, were understood as interconnected and essential forces. Over time, the world that Sky Woman had helped create grew lush and vibrant, filled with plants, animals, rivers, and forests. The great turtle, which had carried the earth on its back, became a symbol of the stability and support necessary for life to thrive. The tree of life, though uprooted from the sky world, continued to symbolize the ongoing connection between the spiritual world and the earth. In this way, the earth came to be, and the world that Sky Woman helped create was a place of dynamic balance, where the good twins' creations thrived alongside the evil twins' forces of destruction. Humans were eventually created as part of this world, tasked with living in harmony with nature and respecting the balance between life and death, creation and destruction. The myth of Sky Woman, the turtle, and the twins teaches the interconnectedness of all things, the cycles of life and death, and the delicate balance that sustains the world. It emphasizes that the natural world is in constant flux, and that both positive and negative forces must coexist to maintain harmony. This comprehensive version of the Iroquois creation story reflects the key themes of balance, interdependence, and the importance of understanding both creation and destruction as essential components of the world. The central figures, Sky Woman, the turtle, and the good and evil twins, embody the spiritual connection between the earth and the sky world, as well as the forces that govern life and death on earth. We hope you enjoyed this episode. In the next episode of this series, we'll explore how the universe is created according to the Judaism. If you found this journey fascinating, please like, comment, and share your thoughts. We want to know what intrigues you about the origins of life and the universe. Don't forget to subscribe to Explore Ages and turn on notifications for deeper dives into the mysteries of time, myth, and history.